I'm this far from the mic.
And I'm this far from the mic.
And I'm this far from the mic.
And together we are
These Fars from the Mic.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Digi Bros.
Digi Bro.
Digi Bros, there's two of us.
And then there's a third guy who is not a bro.
And then, yeah.
But he's still a bro.
He's a bro.
He's not a bro.
He is Trevor.
But he is
We
bro.
are playing Super Mario 3D World.
Super Mario 3D World. There's three Ds, there's three worlds,
Three
there's
dimensions.
3 of us, there's 3 people.
X,
Boom!
Y, and Z
Bowser.
planes.
Look at Bowser's got a problem with his waist. I think
That's
he's
how I'm gonna
gone
figure
on a
out the
diet.
timing for this edit. You say boom exactly when Bowser came out.
Yes.
And
I'll
boom
know that
goes
now.
the dynamite.
So, we're gonna be having Trevor and Victor play this. I am not
Swag.
playing because we tried to do 3-player, and as we've talked about on the show before, I can't play video games and talk at the same
it's
time.
horrible. It destroys my brain because Conrad becomes adept.
It literally takes all of my concentration to even look at a game that I'm playing.
Yes.
Like, to have the motor skills to move my thumbs and move my mouth at the same time.
It's weird.
It's
Dude,
exactly
look,
like...
the plants are dancing. Or they were.
It's just like when I sit around on my own time, I sing a lot, as will surprise absolutely no one. And
I don't want to be Peach.
I'll sit around.
I guess it's okay.
And I'll start singing, and I can sing decent. Trevor's taking like a selfie.
Trevor's taking a selfie.
Incredibly
That's why we're not
distracting.
moving.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize I was
You're
first player. Oops. All right.
Lead the way, oh captain, my captain. Captain, my
I'll
French.
sing, and I can sing fine, and I also like drumming on my legs. You know, like when you're just like doing like a
just jamming.
like keeping a tempo, right?
Chagada chada cha.
And like
Alright.
I'll be sitting there drumming some like complex rhythm or something, and I can sing. But if I try to do the two things at once, completely impossible.
Multitasking is dumb.
I
think
cannot
we're-
hold a rhythm and
We're
sing
just
at the
so
same
fucking
time.
stupid that neither of us can multitask.
No one can.
Like I really can't.
No one can
can't
multitask
do it.
well. It's been scientifically proven that multitasking is just not a thing anyone should try to do.
Yeah.
Ever?
But I do know some people who are much better at it than
Vic,
other
get
people.
that star.
Victor, you need to
Oh.
get closer to
Yay.
the microphone too.
Is
Oh,
he?
no.
Am I too far?
No, you're fine.
It's crazy watching the last episode of Zelda, and like me and you are so much louder than Brandon and Josh.
Right?
And it's just like whenever I chime in, it's like, "Bruh!" Like fucking
The voice
Godzilla
of God.
talking.
Oh, excuse me. I'm drinking
last-
an IPA.
Everything is wrong with the
Oh
last
God, that
episode
motherfucker's
of
chasing
fucking
us.
Zelda.
Yes.
It's just the worst.
I don't know. You know, listening to it back, it wasn't as fucking horrifying as it was like living the experience.
None of
but it
them
was still
are.
pretty bad.
That's what no one understands. Like, there was one guy who was like mad at us. Who was like, you know, I really like it more when you guys were like talking and stuff. I wish you would, you know, I was like, dude, you don't understand. Like, we didn't release this like because we were proud of it. We released it because we had to put out the last episode. Like, we seriously considered redoing the last episode of Zelda because it was so bad. But we couldn't.
It was
we just couldn't
traumatizing.
because we already had beaten the game. You know.
It's just not fun at all.
Yeah, it was not fun to live that. But listening to it back is a lot funnier.
Are we just like hunting down
Because
this
that-
fucking
that
poor
was-
bunny?
Oh!
God.
I don't
Whoa!
remember this. We didn't do this at all.
Bro,
when we
carrying
played
me.
5 minutes ago.
Bruh, yeah!
Oh my God!
Fuck!
0 to 100, real quick.
God!
Real quick. Real fucking quick.
Killer Mike and LP.
Fuck,
boys
boys.
know the combination.
We sing that all the time.
Healthy.
Wait,
Man,
that's how we get
right
the
now
last
we went
star.
From 0 to 100, okay?
Come with me.
Victor, it's not a problem that we sing that song all the time.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
what?
a theme of the show, you know.
Oh, cool. What?
None of this shit happened when we played this like 5 seconds
Yeah,
ago.
this game is amazing. It's
It's
like
a
Dark Souls.
leitmotif of
There's
the
like
show.
all kinds of things. You don't
Yes, a
like.
leitmotif. I'm glad you know that word.
That's a word I learned.
I always thought it was,
I always knew it,
Leitmotif. Because...
but I really learned what it meant.
Oh, fuck! Oh,
Jesus, you
dominated! I fucking
OP.
went all the way on that shit.
But
I
I
didn't
learned-
even know I could do that.
I learned the term leitmotif from my music and cinema class.
I learned it
Ooh.
because it's the name of one of my favorite Dredge albums.
Yeah.
I see. Does it have a leitmotif?
Yeah.
Like a
It
theme
does.
that's repeated?
Sort of.
Like either
Hey.
sonically or just like thematically?
Yeah, like
Oh, shit.
the last song references all the other songs. It's sort of like a suite of parts of the other songs.
Oh, who's got the crown
hey,
now,
what's the
bitch?
other
You do.
An overture.
Overture.
I see.
Overture.
I don't know if I would say there's like a real leitmotif across the album. Though.
All
It's
right.
a very short album.
But anyways, I have a random thing that just popped in my head. About a half a month ago was Record Store Day, which was 2 days after my birthday.
Yeah, I totally missed it.
Connor
I was
totally
gonna ask you if you bought anything, because I bought
this motherfucker.
I bought $200 worth of
my
albums.
God.
Yeah, I
Holy
spent a
shit,
lot.
dude.
The only thing I wanted from Record Store Day
Wait,
was
no. Let me tell the story of Record Store Day.
Yeah.
Did we already tell that on this?
No.
Okay. Anyways,
I didn't think it was that great of a story, but apparently you do.
I like it because it shows me how fucking stupid you are. Because he comes to me randomly and he's like, dude, it's Record Store Day. Like, we gotta go to the record store. And it's like 3 p.m. Like, he's not gonna get anything at the record store if he goes now.
Well,
and I was
I
like, I
mean,
don't think it's Record Store
it's
Day.
fun
Like,
to
I
do
would have
it-
seen, like, hipsters on Facebook talking about Record Store Day.
I had seen hipsters on Twitter talking about
Yeah.
Record Store Day.
And so we go, and it was not
Look
Record
out.
Store Day. It
Yeah,
was the
it
day
was 2
before
days
Record
prior.
Store Day.
No, it was the Record Store Day was the 18th. I went on the 16th.
That's my birthday.
thinking that it would be. Oh,
Wow.
wait,
I know
you're
it's
20.
your birthday.
What are
Yeah,
you now?
I am
22?
22.
Oh man, I'm older than you.
Yep, by about a few months,
Oh,
like 2
swag.
months. You're like as old as my cousin. Anyways.
Whoa.
So yeah, like we went on the wrong day, and then on the actual
there's,
day,
like-
I slept all day, so I didn't
Yeah,
get to
you
go.
failure. There was like the old hipster there, like
runs the
working
bar.
there.
Yeah, that
and,
guy's
like,
kind of cool. I like that guy.
But it was like he was trying to talk to Conrad as if like Conrad were someone who actually knew anything about records, whereas like he clearly doesn't. And it was,
Was it?
amusing.
No, he wasn't. I didn't think that at all.
I totally got that impression.
He
where it
probably
was, like-
remembers you buying pom pom.
First of all, how do I not know about records? And
Yeah,
what did he say
you're-
that I didn't understand
You're not
about
like
records?
in that culture though. Like he seemed like he was expecting you to know like things that would have been obvious about like Record Store Day. Like when you would have needed to show up early.
No,
and
yeah.
there would have been a
Well, yeah.
line.
Most people get
like,
there when the store
obvious
opens.
shit.
Well,
Exactly.
no, it was just that he was telling me about how like the amount of people who were
go to
there, and
that
I was like,
box.
I didn't expect that because I just didn't think that store was like.
yeah, but I mean, he was
well
also
known
asking
enough,
you
know?
like
No, it definitely.
when you're
is.
talking about. He was like, oh yeah, like I wish I could remember it well enough, but he was like, you know, like asking you about like being there early, like assuming that you.
Oh
like,
yeah,
knew what
he did.
You were doing.
He did say something to the effect of like he expected that because he
Yeah,
had now
because
told me
you
I
were
should
asking
show
about
up
Record
early,
Store Day,
then I
that,
should
like-
show up early, and I
Well,
was
there's
like,
more
I was
than
just
that,
kind of
but-
like, yeah, I'm probably not gonna show up early and stand in a fucking line, you know? Like he was like, oh yeah, people were here like hours before we open, and I was like, ah, fuck that. But
I was there like an hour after my store opened because my roommate had to do.
So I can just fucking hit the shell with fireball.
the only album that I wanted was the Guar album, America Must Be Destroyed.
Was that like a Record Store Day release?
Yeah, it was only. He said that they were gonna get 3 of them because and that's
Like-
like more than usual.
Like 3 people must have, or about 3 people must have wanted it.
Right. Well,
Oh,
he
nice.
said
Worth
like
it.
he said he asked
Oh
for
god!
3
Oh
because
god! Oh,
Or
I
is
died. Oh
sort
fuck.
of a local band because they're
So
from
who's on my
Richmond.
Well, I mean, they're very like well known, but yeah,
I mean they're very well known here, especially. You know, they've always been like a Virginia band. If there's a fucking
Swag.
Guar bar
Nice.
like right up in Newport
yeah.
News that my mom goes
I remember
to
your
all
mom
the
like
time.
posted about it.
Yeah, my mom's started frequenting the Guar bar
Dude, you're so
where
small.
some of the members of Guar actually
In real
work.
life too. But anyways, you had like one release you wanted, the Guar album. I had at least like 20 that I saw on the official release page, and there was one there that at the store that I actually like would have gotten, which is the.
You listen to like actual hipster music.
I listen to everything, honestly.
Right, well, like, because people always say I listen to hipster music, but most of the shit I like is stuff that hipsters listen to and go, what the fuck is this
Well,
shit?
like
You
the
know?
thing that was there that I would have gotten was a Gets Gilberto 45. Gets Gilberto being a bossa nova like duo from the like 60s.
Describe bossa nova as a genre.
Kind of jazzy, but Latin influence because they're like Brazilian. Like Gilberto's Brazilian. Gets to, I think, but I'm not 100% sure on that. And it's actually funny. Gilberto was a male, and I forget what he played exactly, but him and Getz did something together, and then Getz ended up stealing Gilberto's wife, and they didn't. This was like later on, but they did an album together, which I really like. And Gilberto's wife was a singer, and she's pretty good. She did one of their songs was featured on Mad Men, which is actually how I found out about them. I found a lot of music through Mad Men, actually.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the hipster part. But I didn't end up buying that 45. But there was a Stooges live album there that I did buy, and I've never even heard this album before. But the cover is just Iggy Pop giving the finger to someone in the crowd, and I was like, man, this is an iconic photo. I should just buy this for the photo. And then the other albums I got were, what did I get? I got John Frusciante, PBX, Funicular, and Taglio Zone.
The worst title ever.
And
It's
it's
a
I used
nightmare
to
title.
I used to hate that album, but I really like it now. I got Stooges Funhouse,
Stooges.
Ryuichi Sakamoto Left-Handed Dream, which is
What is that like?
he was in YMO, which
I don't know what that is.
I made you look up YMO songs last night, I think. I'm positive because you started playing a YMO song that was on Soul Train, or maybe it was Victor.
I think it was probably Victor.
Oh, well, you were in the room though. But anyways,
That
When
was
I
we were looking for Zoom
yeah, I was
music?
looking for Zoom.
yeah,
music.
that's when you're looking for Zoom music.
We can
But
explain that later.
yeah, but anyways, YMO kind of really popularized electronic music. Like I said, they were the
The
Japanese Kraftwerk.
That's what you said.
And I've never heard this guy's album, but I'm sure it's like fairly decent.
Oh shit! Oh, blue coins.
So you bought an album you'd never heard before.
Yeah, and it was $5. It's one of those really cheap like secondhand albums. I got a Black Flag single, TV Party.
All right. We're gonna have a TV party
Cool.
tonight.
Yeah.
Tonight.
That's like one of the songs of my childhood.
I think it's like an original pressing, or at least like an '80s
Have a
pressing.
TV party.
Dude.
All right.
I got a lot of shit, but I just can't. I got the new Sufjan Stevens album on the clear pressing.
Oh man, that
It's like-
album's too fucking
Very
sad,
sad.
for me, dude. I
Uh,
can't handle it. It's like, I listen to it, I'm just like, I don't need this, man. I don't need this shit. I can't handle depressing shit anymore. Like,
I
I've lost
agree.
my ability to handle depressing shit.
it kind of like really depresses me.
It's like you go through a depressing phase in high school where you want to listen to depressing music, and then you're just kind of like, I can't do this anymore.
Right, I think that's
Like I
like,
have work to do.
the main reason I love, like, Age of Odds is that it's, like, his most, like,
Happy album.
it's not that it's like
I don't know, like
it's not that it's thematically happy, it's that the music is all very like dense and intricate and like and there's always something going on, whereas like his other albums have some songs that are like that and some that are just like those quiet folksy songs that are just fucking sad, you know?
right.
Like I've never been
Like
able to
Seven
get
Swans. That's a very sad album.
I've never been able to get into Illinois because like I love the songs that are more like fun or big, but then there'll be some shit like a John Wayne Gacy Jr. song where it's just
Oh
like,
god,
fucking
yeah, that is a
depressing,
very
you
like
know?
fucking intense.
And it just like cuts like you're listening to this album and it's like all these big bombastic songs, then this one for like 5 minutes of just you being like,
I don't
oh,
think we can get
this
up
is
there.
sobering, you know.
Yeah.
Whereas even like even the songs that are like slower or more atmospheric on Age of Odds still have like a lot of shit going on, you know, like it's better now, I guess, now that I'm older. And there's
Right.
like 8 layers of vocals
Oh,
going
I
on,
died.
like all these weird morphing sounds, and like,
Sweet.
it's cool. You should
But,
all listen to Age of Odds by Sufjan
Yes,
Stevens.
everything by
It's a good album.
Sufjan Stevens is really great, honestly. Get your crown, bro.
Bruh.
Yeah, I
Knock
mean, I
the
don't
crown off,
disagree.
Uh,
I'm
I-
just not into all of his music.
One of my favorite albums by him
No,
is Seven Swans, which is like his most overtly Christianly themed
Yeah.
album, which is surprising because I don't really.
Other than all the Christmas albums.
Yeah, that too.
Christians.
Yeah, it's not like he's not outright like Christian, but is very heavily influenced by like the Bible and stuff.
Yeah.
But I bought some
The
other
Swoley
shit.
Bible.
Well, you can talk about the other shit you bought on the next episode of Digi Bros.
What?
Yeah, next time on Digi Bros.
Cliffhanger.